Thank you for joining us here today. I'm very excited to launch the Jordan River Trail Marker Program here at the historic Fisher Mansion. When we completed in a month, these 164 markers will help first responders better locate who needs help and where on the Jordan River Trail in Salt Lake City. So we are the first community along the trail to do this. I think it is extremely important as we are trying to make sure we can help people who might need assistance while they're on the trail. So these markers will help identify immediately when you call into 911 and you give them your marker. We will know exactly where you are on the trail and we can provide assistance much quicker. The city and our partners have been making great strides along the Jordan River Trail to create a renaissance on the Jordan River. Truly, this gives us an opportunity to also highlight the new bridge that we built right here by the Fisher Mansion. The bridge was our last connecting piece along the Jordan River Trail that Salt Lake City needed to do. It is completed and it is extraordinarily beautiful. So if you haven't seen it, come out here, get on your bike or just take a walk. Come see the Fisher Mansion and the Carriage House. In my budget this year, I have put in $1 million to restore the Carriage House so that we can use it here along the Jordan River. What we are hoping to do is create a nature center here, an opportunity for people to rent bikes or even get into a kayak and get in the river. So tremendous opportunity for this space to become an anchor along the Jordan River Trail. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to ride over the bridge and past this historic site on the bike to work day. Please remember to get on your bikes this summer and ride them to help us clear the air. And one of the other tremendous things going on is my partner here, Lisa Burnett, who runs 911. She's the person I took the idea to and brought this to fruition on the markers for the trail. So I'm going to give some time to her to talk about that and the value of this. And hopefully we'll hear from our friend from Fisher Brew. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you all. This is monumental. When the mayor came to me with this vision, I absolutely agreed that we could put something into place. This marker program will be able to tell 911 call takers your exact location on the trail. The dispatchers will be able to provide best access location for our first responders to get to the location quickly. Through the mayor's vision and the support of parks and streets, we have made this a reality. I am so proud of everyone and their accomplishments on getting this done. It's the very first of its kind, this pilot program for the Jordan River Trail, and we're excited to have this available for all of the public. Thank you.
Just want to say thanks to the mayor and everybody at the city real quick for considering putting some money back in the Carriage House. I think this location is just a wonderful spot on the west side for people to do activities, whatever that might be, biking, kayaking. I've known a few of the parties that we've thrown at Fisher Brewery here have been huge success, and I think we can just make this a nice cultural spot for the west side. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mayor. I'm Louis Kogan, Director of Salt Lake City's Trails and Natural Lands Division. And did you know that the Jordan River Parkway Trail is one of the longest off-street urban greenways in the country? This is an incredible recreational asset that is right in our own backyard. But part of what makes it a fabulous trail, the fact that it doesn't follow the street network, also makes it a challenge for our emergency services providers to respond to and locate people who need assistance along the parkway. So, as Lisa was saying, starting today, our crews will install location markers approximately every 250 feet along the trail that will be visible day and night. Each sign has a unique location code that will be entered into Salt Lake City's 911 database, allowing first responders to pinpoint the caller, efficiently send assistance, and determine the fastest response route. Location codes on these signs are also associated with the trail mileage, so the trailgoers can use them to track their progress along the trail. I also just want to put a plug in for this property and the Jordan River in general. The Jordan River Parkway, I believe, is a beautiful and underappreciated natural wonder with a network of parks, natural areas, and recreational trails that is located only minutes away from most Salt Lake City residents. I think this property is one of the gems of that network. This unique Fisher Mansion property is an important part of Salt Lake City's past, its history, and I know that Mayor Biskupski and myself and the Trails and Natural Lands Division feel like we want this property to play an important role in the city's future. We want Salt Lake City residents and all of you to come out and enjoy the parkway, enjoy the river, and we intend to make that experience easier by reimagining this property as a hub of activity. At this key location where the Jordan River Parkway Trail will meet the future Folsom Corridor Trail to downtown Salt Lake. As Mayor Biskupski just told you a few minutes ago, she recently recommended allocating just over $1 million in city improvement funds to renovate the beautiful Fisher Carriage House into what I like to think of as a trailside exploration center. This will be a place where anyone can come to rent a kayak for a relaxed paddle on the river, or rent a bicycle to explore one of the country's longest paved urban greenway trails. We also envision it to be a place where families, teachers, and students can come to learn about the plants and animals of the Jordan River, discover where the river's water comes from, or learn about the culture and communities of the surrounding neighborhood. It's a place to learn about the fascinating history of the beer brewer and businessman Albert Fisher, for whom these beautiful structures were built, and also the renowned architect Richard Kledding, who designed them. Perhaps best of all, we envision this as a place where the community can use the city's own trail system to come together for music, festivals, and events on the banks of the Jordan River to help activate and revitalize the surrounding area. We feel like this property has so much opportunity. We hope that the City Council will agree with the Mayor's proposal to fund the Carriage House project as they make their budget deliberations in the coming months. And on behalf of the Mayor, the Trails and Natural Lands Division, and importantly, the neighborhood residents, many of whom worked for years and advocated for years to restore and activate this property, I look forward to seeing our hopes for this property come to fruition. Thank you.